Hello. It is 22nd May. It's around 5:30 p.m. It's sunny, it's windy, it's good weather in Delhi, India. And I wanted to make this video because this is something I've been struggling with a lot, and I've seen people around me struggle with it as well. So I think I found a solution, but this video is kind of a case study to that solution as well. So the all or nothing mindset, right? I was talking to like one of my closest friends the other day, and she was like, in 12th boards, I'd rather get 82% or 73% or 60% rather than getting 89%. And I was like, why isn't getting better percentage, you know, higher percentage? And she was like, yeah, but 89 is the worst percentage you can get because you're almost there at the 90 point, but you're not quite there. And I was like, you know what, that makes sense, but what is this, why do we think like this? Why do we think that not getting something is better than reaching close to that thing? So maybe this is not the best example of the all or nothing mindset, but it's what I thought of and it's what resonated with me. Because for example, right, we all say that we're not perfectionists, we all say that we're going with the flow, we're saying that, we're going where life takes us, but in the end, are we? I mean, we're not. I keep saying to myself that I'll make a video on this topic, I'll make a video on that topic, I'll make this, I'll make that, but I never really start because I always think I'll not have time to, make my editing look the best. I'll not have time to um, look my best appearance wise. I'll not have time to get my audio right. So it's not only about time, it's the fact that we all just want to have the perfect thing, and if we can't get that, we'll rather prefer having nothing. And this is not some revelation I'm having, it's the fact that we need to acknowledge when we do that. So I acknowledged that I'll not have time to perfect this video, but I will get better the next time I record a video if I do it now. Does that make sense? Because I've noticed that in the act of trying to be perfect, or in the act of trying to be the best, you forget that you have to fail sometimes. You forget that failure is a part of it. You forget that you can't really be the best without outworking all the other people. And by that I mean, what do I mean by that? I mean that, for example, I work on a project like this for like 5 minutes a day constantly. Every day I'm working 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And that amounts to like 35 minutes a week, right? And someone else works 5 minutes a week on the same project, right? We have the same level of experience, same level of everything, but they're working 5 minutes a week, I'm working 35 minutes a week. Of course, I'll outwork them. Of course, I'll be better than them because I decided to start. I decided to remain consistent, right? So this is not really a revelation. This is not anything new, but this is just a reminder to start. This is just a reminder that if you show up every day for yourself, for what you want to achieve, you'll get better at it. And this is not like us, this is not something that's not proven. This is the absolute basic thing for success. If you show up, you'll get results. And if you think that there is too much competition in the market, there's this, there's that, there are 100 excuses to not show up. and your competition, probably 40% of them are not showing up every day. So by just showing up, even though you do bad at what you're trying to do, you still are getting better than that 40%, right? And if you consistently keep showing up for 5 days, for 7 days, after that some 10% of the other people will leave the project. They will move on to something next. They will give up. So you are automatically better than that 10 or 20%. So now you're ahead of 60% people. And now the 40% that you're part of, you'll have to work hard to get into the top 10%. Now that top 10% is where your actual competition is. And I think we just we just have um, stopped trying as a generation because of a lot of things, because of a lot of valid things. I mean, life kind of sucks most of the times when we listen to the news, when we see what's going on around the world, when we see that, nothing is quite in our favor. But you have to realize sooner or later that this is what you are stuck with. This is all you have. You can't fight it. You can try to change it, but you should start with yourself. You shouldn't, you can become an activist. You can try and change the world for the better. We can all try and do that. But it starts with yourself, right? It starts with you becoming a better person. It starts with you trying. And another thing is, I feel like people just don't try anymore. They think trying to be something is uncool. Me posting this video out on the internet is uncool because maybe 5 people will view it, maybe 20 people will view it, maybe 1,000 people will view it. So maybe it will not get the traction that other videos do, but I don't care. I don't care. And that's the beauty of it, right? Like, we don't have to care. We don't. Who said that we have to care about other people? Our own minds. And we have to fight against that. So this is a reminder for you to not give up, try your best, and challenge that little voice in your head. I'm not trying to inspire you. I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm just saying, go and do something, man. Don't think about it. Don't write about it. Don't make a list in your to-do list that I want to do this tomorrow. I want to do this on 18th of June. Do it right now. Who is stopping you? If you have an exam tomorrow, probably don't do other stuff. Probably study for it. But if you don't have an exam tomorrow, if you don't have some deadlines you have for like your job or anything, then try to do something new today. And even if you do have deadlines, right? If you have to complete something by tomorrow, when you take a doom scrolling break, uninstall Instagram, bro. Like, a girl with a cat t-shirt told you to uninstall Instagram. Sorry. So I think you should. I think you should stop doom scrolling, and I think you should probably experience the wind or the snow where you live, or the sun or the beach and the waves, and try and do stuff and not think about it that much. Yeah? Okay. That's all I wanted to say, really. And now I'm going to sit here without any music, without anything, and I'll enjoy the wind and the nature, because in the end, this is what matters. The intrinsic joy we have in life is this, and the sooner we realize that, the better. So go and do something, and I wish you all the very best.